Good morning, everyone. So in today's tutorial, we are going to be making photo ornaments using transparency film. So I'll quickly show you a few examples of what our finished product will look like. Photo on the inside, vinyl on the outside. This one also has photo on the inside, vinyl on the outside. I also did an in-memory one. So these ones I'm showing you, these are actually the first ones I ever made in life. So I can't even tell you how easy these are to make. So this was an in-memory one. Those of you who make ornaments know how hard it is to get the little words on these round ornaments in vinyl. So printing on the transparency paper made it so easy. So these are just the standard size ornaments from Michaels. They come in a package of 8. Normally they come in a package of 6. This year they have added 2 more in the package. So I was excited about that. And like I said, these ones are just a standard size. You can use any size. You would just have to adjust your template accordingly. You could also use plastic ones. I just prefer glass because I sell them, so I like the quality better of the glass. So we're also using transparency film. I got mine off Amazon. I got Apollo Quick Dry. There are other brands that were like no name. They just came in clear packages. They didn't have any instructions on them, so I opted to get the one that was a little bit more expensive just to have a clear stating of what I needed to use it for, since these were my first ornaments. So you can also buy this at Staples or Office Max. I just heard it's a little more pricey. It was really easy for me just to order off Amazon because then I don't have to load the children in the car. Okay, so I got the quick dry kind because I heard that if you don't have the quick dry, you have to let it dry or your photos will smear. Whatever kind you get, just make sure it's compatible with your printer. I have an inkjet printer, so if you have a laser, make sure it says it's for a laser printer. So when you take it out of the package, it's going to have 2 different sides. One side is going to be textured. You can kind of see that there. You can also definitely feel it. The other side is shiny smooth. So when you load it into your printer, you want to print on the textured side. So let's get started by making our template. So we want to make the template for the insert that's going to go in the ornament. So it needs to be a circle and you need to have the neck. So I'm using the standard size like I said. So I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to insert a circle. I'm also going to insert a square. So for the standard ornaments, it took me a couple tries, but 2.5 inches is about perfect. So I'm just going to come up here to size. I'm going to type in 2.5. I'm going to hit enter and it's going to size it perfectly for me. Now for the neck, I'm just going to adjust this square. It needs to be about a 1/2 inch wide. I'm going to arrange it on the ornament. I select all and align it down the center. It just kind of takes out the guesswork for me, and then I'm going to weld it together. So now we have the template for our ornament. So I'm going to go ahead and insert another circle. I'm going to size it the same to 2.5. And this is going to be what I use to slice out the picture to go inside. So you're going to upload your picture, whatever picture you want to use. If you don't know how to do that, you just upload image, select a photo. You're going to want to save it as a print and not a cut. And then you're just going to put that right on your canvas. So I'm going to use this picture today. So this is already the size I want it to be, so I don't want to drag that out to make it larger. I want to make this smaller. So I'm just going to make that to where I want it, place the circle over the top of it, and then I'm going to slice that. And that gives me my image for my ornament perfect. So this is going to go over the top of this. I again just place it there and align it down the center. And then you're going to attach that. So over here on my layers panel, you can see my photo is set to print and my shape is set to cut. So it's not going to cut out this extra line on the photo. It's going to print that. So now when we go to make it, we are, as I said, it's going to print it on the rough side. I like the front to be the shiny side. It's just my preference. You don't have to do that. You probably wouldn't even really be able to tell, but I like the shiny side to be the front. So I'm going to mirror my image. That way, if there's any words or numbers like on their jerseys, it's all going to be forward facing. So when you send it to printer, whether or not you turn on the bleed is probably just going to depend on the picture you're using. I like to turn on the bleed because then my edges will be clean. On this transparency film, it doesn't probably really matter because it's clear anyway, but I like it to go all the way to the edge. So you'll send that to your printer. I'm just going through the process. I've already printed it for you. So this is what it's going to look like. So this is the rough side. This is the shiny side. So when you set your material, there is, set it to custom. You're going to want to turn your dial to custom. Then there is a plastic foil acetate setting. That's the setting I've been cutting on, and it seems to work pretty well. I have noticed that not all machines cut exactly the same, so it might take you trial and error to find out what's going to cut best for you. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, and then I will come back and we'll finish it up. All right, so here is our finished cut. This is the shiny side. This is the rough side. Now that it's printed, you can definitely see the rough side a little more. So it cut out the neck. It did everything for us. So I'm going to grab an empty ornament. We are going to just pop that lid right off. Now, like I said, I want the textured side to be the back and the shiny side to be the front. So I am going to roll this with the textured side on the inside. And then I am just going to stick it right inside of the ornament, and it will pop right open. So the neck insert is right there, so it's not falling around. So when I put this in, I also like to put the little prongs towards the back of the photo. So those actually help hold it in place as well. Now you can add vinyl to the outside. You can put snow, fake snow, or whatever you want on the inside. These are so simple. So I hope I helped you guys out. I would love to make some more tutorials. So if you guys like this tutorial, definitely subscribe and leave me some ideas on other things you would like to see or learn how to make, and I can definitely get those put together for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please post them. Again, if you have any other projects you'd like to learn, please let me know and we can get those put together for you. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.